everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are continuing our conversation on tech equity. More specifically, we are focusing on the connection between accessibility and tech equity. Tech equity is not the same as accessibility. Accessibility is a step to achieving the goal of tech equity.
In our previous video about tech equity, we mentioned the goals of equal outcome, equal usability, and equal time for all users. For example, an ATM can be accessible without necessarily providing an equitable experience. Imagine two bank customers, one sighted and one blind, who use side-by-side ATMs. Let's assume the blind customer knows Braille and is a regular user of audio interfaces like VoiceOver. The first goal of tech equity is equal outcomes. Can both the sighted user and the blind user of the ATM deposit checks, take out cash, review account balances, and perform all the other tasks you can do at an ATM? This is another way of asking whether the ATM is accessible. But added to that, we have this measure, which is the percentage of tasks that the blind user can complete. Our goal is 100% equality of outcomes.
That's just the first of 3 goals of tech equity. The second goal is equal usability. If the blind user needs to locate the headphone jack and plug in her own headphones, that's the extra effort. Audio interfaces typically also require greater mental effort. Increased effort to accomplish the same tasks means decreased usability.
The third goal is equal time. Will the sighted user and the blind user deposit a check to a savings account in the same time? For our metric, we compare the average time blind users need to complete a task to the average time that sighted users need. Equality of time is hardest to achieve in a lot of cases, but it's the hardest goals that challenge us to rethink designs. ATMs may be among the most accessible public touchscreens, and yet we can identify where an ATM may not present an equitable experience to blind users. For example, consider also touchscreen menus at restaurants and cafes, which may not even be accessible. We challenge designers to strive for equal outcome, equal usability, and equal time for all users. Now, if you're watching this video, and if you can provide an example of a touchscreen or some other technology that's accessible but does not provide an equitable experience, please leave a comment.
Tech equity is a right, not a privilege. Educate yourself on tech equity and start the change today. Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time.